Hello viewers, Mike here. Here's a quick update on this blade welder. And I have had no success on getting a good weld. I can get power through the jaws, but the design is a real puzzle. I see no switch in here that turns the power on as you depress the weld lever. It seems like the jaws are hot all the time. I just talked to the technician at Doall again this morning, and he's promised to send me some more information. I hope it's something that I haven't already downloaded and tried. It seems like the transformer is working. I don't know if it's working up to specs. I did go through and cleaned everything that was a contact that I could. The pigtails where they fasten to the jaws, and this little I guess you'd call it a tap switch here that changes to different primary settings on the I guess you'd call it a transformer here, the coils on a transformer. So I'm having no luck with this thing at all. There's not much to go wrong with this thing in here. You would think that if just looking at it, there's not much to troubleshoot. It's pretty simple. In fact, there's some suspicion that there's something missing in here because, for one thing, that when the checking I've done is when the power's on, these jaws that the blades sit in to weld are hot all the time. And it seems like that, well, this is the weld switch lever. It seems like that when you depress this, that it ought to turn the power onto the jaws. They ought to be up, should be closed circuit or open circuit, and down should close the circuit and put the power on the jaws. There's no switch to do that. This set of contacts down here seems to have more to do with the annealing switch, because as you depress the weld lever, it opens those contacts. So those contacts are normally closed. And that makes no sense to me at all. And if I can't make any sense out of the new information that Doall sends me, I think I'm just going to install this in the saw, and I'll do the blades the old-fashioned way. I'll just braze them or TIG weld them or something like that. So that's about where we're at. This is a shorty. If anybody has any information as to, how this thing is supposed to function, I'd appreciate it. Actually, if I knew exactly how this thing was supposed to function, I could do some checking from that standpoint. These two wires here are just nothing more than for the work light. Okay, so what I've done here is I've taken the anneal circuit right out of this thing. I'm just concentrating on the weld, and I'll demonstrate what my issue is. I have taken these two pieces of 1/4 inch blade stock, and I've ground the ends of them so they'll match, and we'll use those for a test. We'll just put them in here like so. Okay. And okay, this is a little anti-splatter shield, and I'll leave that up so you can see. Okay. We've got the welder turned all the way up to high heat. If this little tap is working. And I'll go over and turn the power on now, because I leave the power off when I'm hooking this up because I still don't quite trust it. I also don't lay my hands on this thing yet. I'm using a hammer handle to depress the weld lever. So okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Little curl of smoke, turning red hot. Hope you can see that. But I don't think we're getting enough current through there to get a good fusion. Oh, yeah, just the pressure of the spring return on the jaws pulled that apart. Okay, turn the power off. Power off. So you can see I'm having no luck with that at all. I actually did get it to stick together one time, but no go. Put some switches on the saw now. I haven't got them labeled, but these 3 switches here, this is the master switch for the power to the welder. This is for the work light, and this is for the blade grinder. So I got it all wired. I got an empty hole for it. All I got to do is get it working or give up on it and put it in the way it is. The bottom line is I want to get this saw going. I've been working around needing to have this thing, but it'd be nice to start sawing with it. So it's all ready other than that, pretty much. A little bit of work to do here on the blade guides. I have to put a cap on that upper roller and see what I've got for. I think I'm going to put a 3/8 blade on this thing to start with, and have to see what I've got for 3/8 wide blade jaws. So that's where we're at, and like I say, if anybody's got any information, I'd appreciate hearing it. And I want to thank everybody for the information they've given me and the support up to now, which has been a lot. Would have had trouble getting this far without it. And I also do want to thank all my subscribers. I sure appreciate that attention, and I enjoy having you with me here in the shop. We just recently hit 500 subscribers, and so that's a real milestone. So thanks again, and I think we'll end this one here. And have a good day. Catch you later. Bye.